GM, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the NBA bit on a Wednesday. Who do we got here? We got Borland in the chat. Nas Reed. There we go. We'd love to see it. Boston Base is here. Happy birthday to everyone's favorite Grace and Allen. There we go. Yeah, Mike in the auctions. That's absolutely right. We got Boston Base. Sneeps is up in here. Joker Rock. We got Maddie Harrison here. Good stuff, everybody. Good to have everybody back. Do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all the things. Just a couple of housekeeping stuff. If you missed the first episode of the 89 Cavs for the new season, that dropped on Monday on this YouTube channel. We also went live yesterday for some So Rare auctions as the Western Conference dropped on So Rare. The East drops tomorrow. We're going to do the same thing. And if you missed the show, what we ended up doing was breaking down like the entire conference with new players moving around, what the starting five rotations look like. That's what we did for the West yesterday while we were watching the auctions. We're going to do the same thing for the East tomorrow. I actually think we'll be on the So Rare YouTube channel as well as our own. So make sure you check that out. And then we also will have the So Rare MLB show as well. Geez, Boston Base, man. Boston Base is like single-handedly keeping us all afloat financially, just gifting out memberships left and right. We really do appreciate you, Boston Base. Actually, you know what? I forgot we have access to these things right here. So because Boston Base did that, let's give him an intense applause. That's nice. Maybe even a laugh. Really good stuff. Thank you, Boston Base, for doing that. But yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff coming for you. And then Friday, we'll do a little fantasy best ball show on Friday. So that'll be on Friday. So make sure, you're tuning in, finding us on the podcast streets. Today, I figured we could bounce around the league for what we've had so far for preseason since we were live on Monday. So we'll check in on Monday night and Tuesday night action. And then I don't know, we'll laugh together because laughter is the best medicine. Real quick, let's Boudevine in the chat too. Everybody's back. Everybody's hyped for the season. Everybody's ready to go. Like to see some old faces back in the streets. Let's start with Mr. Antetokounmpo. And I don't think this was too surprising. I think the surprising nature of it was that it was revealed yesterday. I don't understand why this happened yesterday, but Shams yesterday morning, 7 a.m. on the dot. I got to tell you, whenever I see a message come out like this on the dot, that is a scheduled tweet. 7 a.m. on the dot? That's a scheduled tweet. And now what I want to know, forget Giannis going to the Knicks, forget all that stuff. I want to know, how long was this in the drafts? When did Shams schedule this shit? There's no way at 6:55 he woke up and he was like, you know what? Let me think about this tweet for 5 minutes and then get it out. That was a scheduled ass post if I've ever seen one. Skeets in the world. Let's go. Did you guys see the new look no dunks? The brand looks sweet. The studio looks nice, although I don't even know if Skeets has actually seen it yet because they were keeping him in Canada. Although I got to tell you, Skeets, tough time, not to get political, tough time to decide now to get that card and stay here, But welcome back. But anyway, so the reports were just like, hey, Giannis was thinking about trying to get to New York, and there were rumblings of that all off season. I wonder if this came out because Shams was just trying to cover his butt. Because you remember at the beginning of the offseason, he's like, you've never seen anything like this before. This is going to be the craziest gosh darn offseason you've ever had in your life. And then it was like Michael Porter Jr., that was the spiciness that happened in the offseason. But so maybe he was like, hey, listen, dude, I had it on good authority that the Milwaukee Bucks and that the New York Knicks were in conversations being like, hey, let's do a little swap-a-roo. But it does the one thing that was surprising about this coming out now, this feels like a move that would have had to have happened before the Mikal Bridges stuff, right? Because as Josh Hart has articulated beautifully, they traded a bunch of teenagers for Mikal Bridges, right? It's like a lot of future first-round picks. So if this deal was going to happen, it would have had to have been 2 of the 3 of Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges, right? Like 2 of those 3. And I'm assuming Cat is definitely one of those 3. So it's like Cat and OG or Cat and Mikal. I mean, I guess if you're the Knicks, like, I don't know, maybe the Knicks fans are talking themselves into being like, actually, no, it's pretty good that we didn't do this deal because it's all about chemistry and camaraderie, and like Brunson went to college with some of these bros, so like, actually, this is better. Actually, this is better for us. No, it's not. You want to get Giannis, but I do think it's kind of interesting that this came out today, or yesterday. Like, why? Why now? Why would the Bucks leak this? Doesn't really make sense. The Knicks leaking this doesn't really make sense. Like, I don't, unless the Bucks were like, we really believe that chemistry and community building is the key to success, and the way we're gonna do it is by ruining other teams' community. And so, like, to drop this right before the season started, being like, hey, Brunson, hey, Cat, you guys like each other, right? Well, guess what? We were talking about trading you. I don't know. I do want to make fun of Kevin. Oh, Juan Stockton in the chat. Let's go. I want to make fun of Kevin O'Connor here for a second, because I thought because the other report that came out about Giannis, they did it like it was such a weird report. But the report was that Giannis's family is here we go. Giannis's here we go. Oh no, why is it not there? Anyways, the report came out that Giannis's family lives in Greece now full time. Like, his family they're staying in Greece. And people were making that like it was a really big deal. Between that and George Clooney being in being in Paris full time now, everyone's like, wow, pretty weird, huh? Pretty weird. Look around. Is it pretty weird that people are trying to live somewhere else? Anyways, so the report was that Giannis's family is staying in Greece. Now look at KOC. Just, God bless him, man. God bless him. Following all those OnlyFans models. KOC says, worth noting, the only airport in the United States with a daily, year-round direct flights from Athens to Greece is Newark, New Jersey. All other U.S. airports that fly direct to Athens are currently seasonal. Really good reporting here. Is Giannis flying commercial? Is Giannis flying Delta? Is he also on Google Flights, deciding which airline is going where? Is he on Expedia.com or hotels? I forget what the hotel, Hotwire, HOTWIRE, Hotwire.com, right? Are they all, guys, I think Giannis might be flying private. I don't think he's too concerned about Newark. Also, listen, as somebody who lives in New York, like, nobody's, come on, Newark, really? Come on, LaGuardia, LGA is king. LaGuardia is king. I just thought this was hilarious. Worth noting. Yeah, is it worth noting, KOC? I don't think so. Yeah, some Priceline. Shout out Star Trek legend Willie Shatz. And then Kayak. Yeah, this is really good. Really, we need to get some promo deals from all of them. KOC tried to do a Pablo Torre on Skyscanner. Is hilarious. Anyways, I think the Giannis stuff, like, I don't understand why it came out. I don't not why, like, the timing of it is weird. I don't know why. Just let that come out over the summer if it's gonna come out. I don't think this means anything except for the fact that Giannis is probably on a different team sometime in the next 5 years, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think I am intrigued about, like, watching the Bucks this year. And if the Bucks get off to a slow start, is that all of a sudden going to be, does the conversation pick back up? And that's honestly for me, and this is being a Celtics fan, that's like the most intriguing part of the Eastern Conference is like, what team that is used to being a good basketball team gets off to a weird start and then do rumbling start? Like, do we start getting reports? Because I'm sorry, like, Kevin Porter Jr. from a fantasy perspective is a lot of fun. From like a good basketball perspective is not. Kyle Kuzma, glass half full on the Kuz here with Milwaukee is that he's had a full offseason. It's hard to switch teams mid-year. Didn't get into a good rhythm. Maybe now he comes in fresh and ready to go. I haven't seen any of that from the reporting. I haven't seen anybody being like, who looks good? The Kuz. Haven't seen any of that. It's going to be a lot of AJ Green. I do think Miles Turner is fun to have there. That is like an upgrade in that spot from Brook Lopez, but they have nobody that can dribble the ball. They did get Cole Anthony. Again, another fantasy guy that I'm excited about, but Cole Anthony was like the Orlando Magic were desperate for guard play all last year, and Cole Anthony was still coming off the bench. You know? So, Matty Harrison, really good reporting. Giannis to NBA Europe, head coach Thanasis, GM Kostas. All right, let's go. Joker Rock says, does anyone really think Giannis will retire with the Bucks? Maybe in the beginning, but the writing has been on the wall for a couple years now. Yeah, it does seem like he's going to go somewhere else. And I think that's fine. I mean, like, I don't think it's this year. I don't think he's going to get traded mid-year. Maybe some conversations pick back up. I mean, if he is honest with what that report was, where he was like only interested in going to New York, then I don't know. It might take a little extra time. Might take a little extra time to make those moves happen, just because of the assets the Knicks have available to him and the money that's already been spent. But I don't know. I don't really know. You guys want to make fun of LeBron here just for a second with the Hennessy ad? If you missed it yesterday, we did this a little bit on the So Rare show, but LeBron doing Hennessy stuff, Harrison Barnes doing AI stuff. I just, I'm not going to be disrespectful to LeBron. His career has been impressive. Obviously, the most points of all time. In my opinion, he's like the second best player of all time. And he's a dork, though. He's a dork. And I really thought I was really hopeful that LeBron, like, there was a needle you could thread here where, societally speaking, it's never been more important to be able to laugh at yourself. Okay. That's what we need. We need more of that. And LeBron had the opportunity there, making fun of the decision. But it was a tough needle to thread. And to turn it into an advertisement for like Hennessy of all things. Also Hennessy. Did anybody go out there and just like buy Hennessy? You know what I'm saying? Like, did that move the needle for anybody? Did anybody say like, hey, we got to get some Hennessy? I wasn't really a Hennessy guy, but LeBron did that thing. Did you see that? We got to buy Hennessy. Like the Prime speculation, the Amazon Prime speculation, at least that was like basketball's coming to Prime. There was like a through line. What are we doing? I don't know. Please don't play the Harrison Barnes song. I tell you what, we are fucking playing the Harrison Barnes song. We are playing the Harrison Barnes song. Yes, let's do it. Oh man. And I honestly, if we get demonetized for this, it's worth it. Harrison Barnes, just sell your top shots instead of having to do this, man. You don't have to do this. Honestly, my favorite part of this is let's do it like this. I want full screen. Never thought I'd star in my own music video. Harrison Barnes. That's what he said. Never. You know what? You want to know what, Harrison Barnes? You're not starring in your own music video. That's not what this is. Harry Barnes. All right, let's go. Let's play it. What does that look like? Okay, yeah, this is perfect. And hey, if you've heard this before, do me a favor, sing along.
Same hands that work the pain. Same hands I fold in prayer. 12 years and I'm still learning what it means to really care.
Double dribble.
They see me on the court at night.
Double dribble.
But that ain't all I am. From Ames to San Antonio, trying to serve a bigger plan. These hands that give, these hands that live, more than buckets, more than wins. These hands that give, woo! These hands that reach,
come on,
to every child that needs to live.
Hold on.
That's the real gift.
All right, I want to do one thing real quick. Hold on. I think it
aims to San Antonio.
Where?
The bigger. These hands that give.
Yes, Lord. That's what, okay, it took me a second, but that's what this is. I grew up in this was my childhood. This is a Sunday morning This is a Sunday morning Jesus song. This is a Sunday morning Jesus song. He was saying these hands that give, he's talking about the Lord. That's what. Oh, Harrison Barnes. And you know what my real take on this? This is what happens when you play in Sacramento for more than 2 seasons. This is what happens. Like, we're going to see Sabonis get into some weird stuff. We're going to see, like, who else has been there for a while? Keegan Murray. Like, this is what happens. You spend enough time with and I don't mean Sacramento, the city. I'm sure, shut up, Lady Bird. The Kings organization does this to people. These hands that give. Double dribble. The double dribbling is the best part, man. The double dribbling is the best part. Like, that's how, like, listen, there's AI's coming. There's nothing we can do about it. We just got to hopefully use it responsibly, put some guardrails on this shit. Let's try not to take jobs away from people. But if it is, like, until they can show a guy that's not double dribbling every time, you know, these hands that give. Wow, yeah. Unbelievable, dude. Harry Barnes. Mr. Top Shot. Mr. Top Shot. If I still had the creative juice in me, or if there were more than 10 people. Oh, my God. Stop, dude. Stop the count. Let's go. Let's play the goddamn drop. Let's play the goddamn drop. We are from the city and our business. Big step, big step, big step. Cut off the $1 here, $1 there, $1 here, $1 there. $1 here, $1 there, $1 here, $1 there. You know what's not AI? That big ticket drop. Shout out Rock and Roll. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Should we actually talk about basketball now that we're 18 minutes in? Also, shout out big ticket fantasy football legend. However, just got smoked in the guillotine this year. I can't, and in that league, I have been trying so hard to pick people up on free agency, and I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Let's talk some hoops though, huh? Should we do some hoopy hoops? Matas Bucelis out there balling last night. I don't know if you guys saw it. 19 points in like, what was it, 18 minutes maybe? The Bucelis is back. Also, just like real quick on Big Ticket, I follow him on Instagram, man. He's out there grinding the cardboard. So if you thought he retired from Flip City, no. He just went to where the money is. All right, Bulls won this one 118-117. Look at Matas Bucelis. 7 for 11. Get your big gulps. 7 for 11 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. Shout out Trey Kirby. The Bulls are back. 19-8. Defensively, kind of running all over the place. See you later, Borland. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Bucelis kind of running all over the place defensively, but looking good there with 19. Isaac Okoro was out there. Giddy up, played 14 minutes, 3-5, couple 3 steals, 0 for 2 from 3. Bulls are back. Something to just pay attention to over here. I said Jalen Smith played 15 minutes. I hate that I'm still like this in 2025. I just like Jalen Smith, man. I just feel like he's gotten a raw deal. I know that's not true. He hasn't. He's had opportunities. I just think the start in Phoenix was tough. I don't know. I'm a Jalen Smith truther, but I'm paying attention to that. Patrick Williams, who, got dinged up in practice the other day, seems like he's okay. Seems like he's going to be all right there since he's already playing basketball again. I saw some Bulls fans being like, good, and that's rude. Don't root for injuries. Dalen Terry out there. Io DeSumo played 19 minutes. Shout out Io. I don't know. Noah Senge had 8 in his 14 minutes. I don't think Asenge. I don't think we're going to see a ton of Asenge, like from a fantasy perspective, anyways. But just keep paying attention. Keep paying attention to the Bulls. The Cavies report on the Cavaliers. Lonzo Ball. Looks like he's going to be playing roughly 20 minutes per game this regular season, according to Chicago beat reporters. And not going to play back-to-backs, at least to start. And I think they're just going to monitor it. I keep forgetting he's on this team. And I do think it's going to be a welcomed addition because, again, we saw Okoro playing for the Bulls. Okoro's gone. That was part of the Lonzo deal. They also lost Ty Jerome, who's going to be logging some major minutes for those Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, I don't know. Let's pay attention to Lonzo. He played 12 minutes last night, did not do much, had 1 turnover, 1 assist, 0 for 4 from the field while missing all threes. Hey, shout out, speaking of KOC, Killian Hayes still out there. Killian Hayes is out there. But Donovan played 18 minutes. Mobley, Jalen Tyson being in the starting rotation, kind of interesting. Played 18 minutes. I mean, I don't know. Do we think this is real? Do we think the Jalen Tyson thing is real? No Darius Garland, obviously. Sounds like they're gonna monitor his minutes to start the season. No Max Strus. He's gonna be out for a while. Sam Merrill, I do think, is going to be the guy that's in that starting 5. Thomas Bryant, there we go. NBA Finals participant, Tommy Bryant over there. But, Jalen Tyson may be a name we need to pay attention to. Again, I assume Sam Merrill in the starting lineup, but that's interesting. No one should be held accountable for the last few years in Phoenix besides Beal, KD, and Booker. Yeah. No, I'm not holding anybody accountable. I just think Phoenix is the Sacramento with just hotter weather. But yeah, Jalen Tyson, let's monitor that. Let's watch this space. Watch this space. The other game last night went to overtime. The Indiana Pacers, without Halliburton, they won 135-134 against the Tinny Wolves. You got Siakam, Nesmith, Miss Jackson, Nembhard, and Benedict Mathurin. I do think this is going to be their starting 5. I think the Pacers' big situation will be fun to watch. I think we're going to see Huff, pass, puff, pass, huff. I don't know. We'll workshop some stuff. But I do think he's going to get a lot of run. But Isaiah Jackson, fresh off the injury, he's going to start, I think. And then Mathurin in the starting rotation, pretty fun to see. Jarris Walker played 24 minutes. Pretty high on Jarris Walker from a best ball situation. I do think he's going to get plenty of opportunity. You also saw the Furphy man. He played 20 minutes. He had 12 points. I mentioned Huff. He played 19. James Wiseman also, I think, battling here for this last big spot. Really scary DeLon Wright injury. Not sure if you guys have seen the highlight of that. I honestly hope you haven't. I wouldn't recommend it. But he knocked out cold. It was a scary head injury. Hopefully DeLon Wright's okay. I know he's another one that's battling for this position. Or a roster spot, excuse me. But, Pacers are going to be a fun one from a fantasy perspective. Curious if they play fast-paced. I mean, they dropped 37 in the first quarter. Holy moly. Timberwolves here, their starting 5 looks familiar, right? Mike Conley, Ant-Man, Naz Reid, Randall, and Rudy. I mentioned this yesterday. It does seem like Dante Spicy Meatball DiVincenzo might slide into that starting spot ahead of Mike Conley. Oh, Jordan Santaga. Let's go, Jordan. But it sounds like Dante might be starting ahead of Conley when we get to the regular season, which I think is good. I mean, let's save Conley. You don't need to, he's getting up there in age. No need to run him into the ground here early on. Let's let him rest and have him ready for the postseason. So maybe Spicy Meatball DiVincenzo. I expect a bounce back season for Dante too. Kind of turned it on a little bit towards the end of the season. I expect him to shoot the ball a little bit better now that he's comfy. I still think it's a weird situation to get traded right before the season starts. So I'm rooting for Dante. Naz Reid, shout him out, 16 minutes, 10 points, 3 boards there. Off the bench, guys we need to pay attention to. Bones Highland, legit stringing together a couple of good games. Didn't expect to see too much Bones, but shout out Sneeps. Maybe we get a little bit more Bones. Terrence Shannon Jr. played 23 minutes. You got Johnny Juzang. Excuse me. Lit it up last night. 6 for 8 from 3, 20 points in 14 minutes. TSJ, Terrence Shannon Jr. played 23. Dilly Barr played 22, but shot the ball poorly. But again, names I want to pay attention to on the Timberwolves for the rest of the postseason: Jalen Clark, Terrence Shannon Jr., Rob Dillingham, and then even where's Behringer? Joan Behringer there played 21 minutes. I think 1 or 2 of those guys going to get some real cracks at it this year. And so I'm excited to see who takes that opportunity. I kind of leaned Terrence Shannon Jr. and Jalen Clark are the 2 guys that are going to get the most run or the biggest chances to secure a role. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's go to the scoreboard from Monday night as well. Let's do Monday night, October 6th. You had the Bucks, 103-93. I got to tell you, you guys know, I'm a Khalil Ware believer. Poor man's, homeless man's Wemby. I don't know why this isn't letting me click the box score. The worldwide leader, ESPN, having a seizure right now. Eric Spoelstra seems to hate Khalil Ware. He does. Every comment after it is just like brutal. Stan shared something in the Discord this morning. It was from Kalel Ware, slammed by Spoelstra. Said 18 points and 13 rebounds does not matter. Kalel Ware is determined to carve out a significant role in his sophomore season, but Spo is just killing him, man. Every single game is just like killing him on the defensive end. Just saying he doesn't know where he's going. I don't know. I don't know why he's doing this, because if you really are not a believer in Kalel Ware, I feel like he does have trade value, right? He's this 7-footer that can stretch the floor a little bit, and he's raw both offensively and defensively, but we saw some real highlights from him. Why not build him up and then trade his ass? But instead, they're just, he's killing him. Every quote is bad. Every quote is bad. And don't hate on the body wash, bro. I'm a body wash believer. I see you, Boston base. But anyways, the starting five here, you assume Giannis is starting ahead of AJ Green here, and then the starting five is going to be KPJ, GTJ, Giannis, Turner, and Kuzma, with their bench being AJ Green, Portis, Prince. And then who knows? Thanasis out there playing 5 minutes. Jericho Sims is out there. Nothing really to report here. Just that Doc is like, hey, Kevin Porter Jr. is going to play 1 million minutes this year. I know, seriously. First he came for Jaquez, now Kalel Ware. But Miami, Jovic seems to be securing that starting spot. So it seems like their starting five will be Storman, Norman Powell, Davion Mitchell until Tyler I Need a Hero is back, Bam Adebayo, Wiggins, and Jovic. And then dude, Kalel Ware in 23 minutes, 7 for 15 from the field. Grabbed 13 boards, 3 of them offensive, had a steal. I don't know. He was a minus 21, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not really interested in watching Miami this year, if we're being honest. I'm just not. Let me go back to Monday's slate. What other games did we miss there? There were a couple of them. I can't remember if Memphis and the Celtics played tonight. I can't remember if they played. They did play. No Cade in that one. No, I'm sorry. No Ja Morant in that one because he got hurt. Let's do Atlanta-Houston first, where Dyson Daniels, I was reading a report, I think from the Establish the Run guys, where they think Dyson Daniels might take a little bit of a step back from production-wise, only because they have more guys, and that maybe we see a little bit more Nickeil Alexander-Walker. But Risa Shea, Jalen Johnson, Porzingis looking spry, man. I know he only had 5, but he looks good out there. The Zanger, Trey, and Dyson Daniels. This looks to be their starting 5. And it's just this team is a much deeper team now. You got Okongwu coming off the bench, who didn't play, Luke Kennard, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's an 8-man rotation. They have Mohamed Gee. They really like to. Shout out Charles Bassey, Summer League legend. And then the Rockets here. You got Jabari Smith, Tyrese, and Amin Thompson, Sengun. And then Reed Shepard. And I do think that is going to be the starting 5 for Houston. Mentioned this yesterday in the show. Mentioned this yesterday in the show. But I do think, everybody's really excited about Reed Shepard, myself included, with the Fred VanVleet injury. Maybe he gets a little bit more run. I really do think this is Amin Thompson just cooking. I think it's going to be a lot of Amin Thompson. Did you see the Na and Daniels defense? Yeah. That team is going to be good, man. That team is going to be fun. They are going to be good. They're going to be good. Oh, I missed Snoopaloop in here. Sorry. I missed KD. I'm sorry. KD will be starting over Eason. My bad. I forgot Kevin Durant wasn't playing. KD will be starting over Eason. But I know no Fred VanVleet, but just a reminder how deep this team is. So the starting 5, Amin Thompson, Reed Shepard, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith Jr., Sengun, right? Then off the bench, these are the guys they have. They have Dorian Finney-Smith, Tari Eason, Jayshawn Tate. Then they have Clint Capella, Steven Adams. That is 10 fucking dudes. Aaron Holiday's down there too. But if Amin Thompson and Sengun really take this leap that is being projected both by Ime Udoka and everybody around Houston, that team is going to be a fun league pass team, man. I think they're going to be very good, very fun. But anyways, that's Houston and Atlanta. Let's do that Detroit game. So the buzz out of Detroit right now, man, is that Asar Thompson is going to be on the ball a little bit. This just might be the year of the Thompsons. Tiana Thompson, right? Is that her last name? From One Battle After Another? Did I mess that up? I think I messed that up. I don't think that's her last name. Either way, whatever. Asar Thompson and Amen Thompson. But they're talking about Asar Thompson playing on the ball a little bit more this year. Jaden Ivey looked a little sloppy, but at least he looks healthy, man. He's running around like a psycho. We love to see it. No Jalen Duren in this game, but this should be their starting five. Cade, Ivey, Duren instead of Beef Stew, Thompson, Tobias Harris. And then off the bench, you got Duncan Robinson, Karis LeVert. Those are going to be their two main guys along with Beef Stew. And then they still got the young guy in Marcus Sasser. And then B-Ball Paul is still there. Excited for this Detroit team. Memphis, on the other hand, going to be without Ja. Although the good news on Ja Morant, sounds like he was not in a boot. We love that. Oh, shout out J.D. Davison, Boston Celtics legend, baby. He is fun. He's fun. I think he might be too small to actually crack the rotation, but who knows? Anyway, Santi Aldama, Jalen Wells, Jock Landell playing instead of Jaren Jackson Jr. I got to be honest. I keep forgetting Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is there. And then Ty Jerome got the start instead of Ja. Cedric Coward looks pretty raw, the rookie, but I'm excited about his upside long-term. What I was saying about Ja, sounds like he is week to week right now, but it doesn't sound like it's a serious injury. No boot on the ankle. Sounds like he's going to be okay. Memphis, Santi Aldama, baby. Jock Landell out there running around. I'm pretty excited about Santi from a fantasy perspective. We got Wemby had 9, 10, and 7. I don't know. It was some fan account tweeted that they're going to start calling Luke Cornett and Victor Wembanyama French vanilla. That's beautiful. Also, look at Frank Kaminsky playing for Guangzhou Loong Lions. Next to Tim Frazier, Victor Oladipo dropped 20. Shout out Depot. He's still battling. Tim Frazier too, man. I didn't know Tim Frazier's still balling. And Justin Holiday. This team's got a bunch of NBA vets. But anyways, Wemby looked awesome. Plus 20, 9 points, 10 point boards, 7 dimes, 3 blocks. Love to see it. The rookie, Wendell Carter, not Wendell Carter. That Wendell Carter, what's his first name? Something Carter Bryant. Or is it just Carter Bryant? I don't know. I'm wiling out. Rookie at 15. That's exciting. He's going to be pretty raw. I'll be curious to see what happens. Oh, Adam Flagler. We got a Flagler sighting. Let's see what else we got over here. 2 more games. The Thunder, of course, without Topic and didn't really play their starters. You got Brooks Barnizers balling out there. He had 16. Jay Will had 14. But the real story, we're not going to talk about OKC. Cooper Flagg, man. Cooper Flagg had 10 points in 14 minutes, but he really had 10 points in 3 minutes. It was just bang, bang, bang. There's no sleepers. And there's no sleepers in Fast Break, right? Because isn't it? I don't even know how they're doing Fast Break anymore. Go follow Dream Shaker for Fast Break content. I don't even know how they're doing it. I don't know. I honestly don't. I'd have to look at how they're doing stats and stuff, right? Because there's a different categories every night or every week or something. I don't know. Oh, I should talk about Splash Sports real quick, though. They are about to actually, I don't know if I can announce it yet. Let me wait till Friday to announce it before I announce something I'm not supposed to. Anyways, I think this is going to be their starting 5 to start the year here, where it's Cooper Flagg, AD, Lively, D'Lo, and Clay. One thing to keep in mind, I think PJ Washington, let's play the drop. Come on, we're not going to say PJ Washington and not play the drop. But while I look for it, our guy PJ, I think he's going to find his way into the starting lineup sooner rather than later.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Looks like we're going to see a lot of Cooper on the ball, though. I mean, hell, that's exciting. I'm happy for Dallas fans after getting screwed like that on Luka. At least you get Cooper Flagg. And then Denver went up north to Canada. I had to tell you guys know I'm a Jamal Murray truther. Jamal Murray's balling, guys. Jamal Murray looks healthy. He looks great. 6 for 10 from the field. 17 points in 21 minutes. The Joker, 17, 6, and 5. Brown out there. Aaron Gordon didn't play, so Peyton Watson filled in. Bruce Brown, Giannis. This team's fun. Toronto, I will say BI looks pretty good. Brandon Ingram didn't play a lot of basketball last year. He had 19 in 22 minutes. They're starting 5. Mogbo filled in for Jakob Poeltl, it looks like, at the 5. So they went IQ, RJ, Scotty, Ingram, and Mogbo. Poeltl will be the other starter. But look at this, the San Antonio, former San Antonio great, Sandro. Sandro balled out. He had 15 and 6 in that game. Jamal Sheed had 11. I'm excited for Toronto. We'll have to wait and see see what this squad looks like. But I know we get a lot of Raptors fans excited to see Toronto play basketball. You think you need to change the music on the "Show Me Your Man Hands" to the Barnes? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't really want to platform that AI song that much, but we've done that twice already. No, don't put that. Don't put that in the. Don't put that into the ether. Dallas fans don't deserve that hate. All right, why don't we? That's what we got. That's what we've got so far. Those are most of the storylines. Just remind you if you want to watch some preseason basketball. Here's what we got tonight: Spurs and Heat, the Utah Jazz and Rockets, Celtics' first preseason game against the Grizzlies, Trailblazers and Warriors, and then late night Raptors and Like the Beam Kangs. So that's what we got going over there. Let's pop over to So Rare for a second, though. Why don't we do that? Top Shot's new sets leaked, family business, and I don't even know. We're at the point now where I don't know what's real and what's not. So like that could be a bit. I don't know. So I've been messing around with the auctions a little bit on So Rare. I think my recommendation, obviously not financial advice, would be to wait here. This is what I picked up so far. We got Keontae George, Sadiq Bey with the Kappa Zero, Kevon Looney, and Shaden Sharp. I do think these are a little overpriced right now. I'm waiting for some other smarter people to weigh in, like maybe Billy Jackson or Sower NBA Jet or something like that. But I'd wait and just kind of see if prices dip a little bit. We still have plenty of time, right? And we are going to do the spins, don't worry. With the amount of auctions that they're ripping off right now, I don't think you have to decide today, right? We still have 2+ weeks to get ready, which, speaking of 2+ weeks, October 21st, NBA Marathon, get ready, noon to the start of the season. So make sure you have that in your calendar. I don't think you need to get too involved yet. I just wanted to dabble, man. I wanted to dabble. But I am enjoying the spin thing, guys. I really am. So for those that don't know, right, you get a daily spin every single day. So you just claim a daily spin every day. If you win an auction, you get 2 spins. And then if you come in second in an auction, you get a spin, which is fun. You got a ton of spice and a truckload of boxes when new cards in the exchange. Are you talking about like the last year's? Are you talking about last year's stuff? That should, I think, the first week of the season. I think they set a date when you'd be able to do that. Ooh, you're going to Connor O'Malley dude, hell yeah. I'm excited you're going to Connor O'Malley. That's okay. You can go to Connor O'Malley. Why don't we do some spins, huh? I've done 1 spin so far yesterday on stream. We got 75 essence. Let's go. We got 75 essence. For those that are in the So Rare streets, have you guys been dabbling in the auctions? I haven't, again, just the ones that I showed you, but I know Matty Harrison got a couple. I think most people are waiting, but let's go. Let's spin some stuff. Let's win some stuff. All right, first spin. Let's go. 1 of 10. Oh, this is going to be a 25 essence. Let's go. That's good. I thought that was going to be a miss. That was a miss. All right, that's a dub. Yeah, I was messaging with Billy in the top tier projections. This is what Billy said to me today when I asked him what he was doing. Billy said, he said, I haven't bid on any rare or limited auctions. He said, I don't know yet if I'm going to play in those scarcities. My galleries are already so full there. I just don't feel like buying 100+ new cards in those scarcities every season to compete in season. He said, we'll see. But he's also in the So Rare streets. You know what I'm saying? The super rare. He's in the super rare streets. What's essence? If you get up to 1,000 essence, you can craft a new card. For full free for essence. So Rare, but you thought so? I've been enjoying it. Why did you think it was dumb? I think I'm in 17th right now in the chase. I'm going to switch over to that after I finish this. Let's do a second spin. We're up 100 essence so far. Oh, this is going to be a miss. This is too far. All right. That's too far. All right. Let's do another spin. Come on, baby. No, another miss. Come on, keep going. 2 misses in a row. We were running too hot. All right, let's do another one. We got 7 left, I think. Although then we get a golden spin, which I got to be honest, I don't know what the hell a golden spin is. Come on, baby. Slow down. No, pick back up. Oh, I thought that was going to be a tier 2, man. Tier 2 would have been sick as hell. Tiered. I don't even know what the tiers are. But tier 2 would have been sick. But we'll take it. 500 XP. All right, we got 6 left. Come on, baby. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Oh, spin again or 100 essence? 100 essence. Oh, we're up 200 essence so far on spins. Oh, love it. Love it. Oh, the free, I guys hear you. The free contests were dumb. Yeah, I mean, if you were just doing the daily, they were dumb. I thought the full game weeks were okay, but the free guy, I get you. I get you. All right, we got 5 spins left. Let's go. We are going to get a golden spin out of this, too. This is exciting. This is drama. Oh, we got to spin again. All right, spin again. Spin again. That helps us to our golden spin. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh, this is dialed in on a miss. Oh, thought that was a market credit. Thought it was a market credit. All right, so 3 misses so far. That's okay. That's okay. Come on. Come on. Oh, spin again. That helps us for our golden spin. 1 more for a golden spin. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 200 cents. Let's go. We are on a heater. We are on a heater. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, man, you will hate the day. Why are they stopping the wheel? Why will they stop the wheel? They better not stop the wheel. Keep the wheel coming, baby. Keep the wheel coming. Oh, let's go. Are we at our golden? Oh, this is golden spin. Golden spin. Wait, hold on. Before we do the golden spin, I want to make sure I hear this too. Before we do the golden spin, you know what I think we need to do in order to do the golden spin? Because I want the vibes to be good. I want the vibes to be good for the golden spin. And the only way really to get the vibes back where we need them. Back where we need them.
Same hands that work the pain.
Come on, sing along with me.
Same hands I fold in prayer. 12 years and I'm still learning what it means to really care.
They see me on the court at night, double dribbling.
But that ain't all I am. From Ames to San Antonio, trying to serve a bigger plan. These hands that give, these hands that live, more than buckets, more than wins.
Everybody, come on, sing along.
These hands that give, these hands that reach to every child that needs to live. That's the real gift.
So these childs that need to live. Man, just beautiful stuff, dude. Just beautiful stuff. But to every child that needs to live. So is he saving lives with this? Is he saving lives with this? Is that what he's doing? Oh, man, make it gold. Make it gold. Yeah, beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Oh, man, just like really good stuff. Yeah, Downey Jr. Tropic. Yeah, the A+ stand, A+ reference. All right, let's do the golden spin. These hands. All right, here we go. Golden spin. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, man, we got some good stuff here. Let's free spin. Let's go. Free spin. Come on. No whammy. Of course. Boost those odds. Give it to me, baby. No, not 100. All right, we'll take it. We'll take 100 essence. No, beggars can't be choosers. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're up I think we got to be up 300 or 400 essence so far. We got 3 spins left. 3 spins left on the day. Let's see what we got. Let's see what oh, this is a miss. You can see it. It was dialed in, dude. That was like a heat seeker miss. A heat seeker miss right there. Brutal stuff. Brutal stuff. All right, 2 spins left. Let's try to win. Let's go 1 for 2 here. 1 for 2. We don't have to hit both. 1 for 2. 1 for 2. Oh, don't, John. I'm blaming John. So rare, John. You know what? This is like when you go to Vegas and you win the first 4 hands, and then your friend is like, "Hey, I actually figured out how to beat roulette. I actually figured the game out. I know how to beat roulette." And then they drop $2,000. That's what's happening right now. I'm like running hot the first couple wheel spins, and then it's like, actually, though, I figured out how to do it. All right, here we go. Last one. Last one. These hands that give. Come on. Oh, position clue. Whoa. It's my first clue. What is it, though? What is it, though? Where do the clues go? Where do I find the clues? Is it under my cards? Is it in boxes? Essence. By the way, my essence here right now, we got 450 super rare, 320 rare, 640. Where do the clues go? Where do the clues go? That's best 5 players from crafting. Okay. Wait, so that's good? I don't know. When you craft, when you craft, we'll give you the clue to use to show the position. Okay. So is it good that I won that, or is that just a piece of shit? Did I just win a piece of shit? Did I just win a piece of shit? I want to listen to the song again. I'm not going to do it though. Let's okay, it is good. It is good. Bottom right. All right. More of a top. Let's go check So Rare MLB though for a second, because I want to show you guys I want to show you what's cooking good looking. Because we had a decent start to the new game week yesterday. We saw Munoz come in just for an inning, but not a save opportunity. So he got 3 outs in a relief pitching performance. Judge had a 40-point game. Logan Gilbert pitched, I think, 6 innings, got a W. Cal Raleigh hit a bomb. J-Rod struck out a couple times. Randy Arozarena got on base a couple times with an RBI. Right now, we're in 24th place. But if we go look at, let's look at the full leaderboard here of the championship. Our guy Jump Shoot, I believe, is in 4th place right now. 4th place in the championship. We've got 4 baseball games today, BT Dubs. 4 baseball games today. And it starts at 3 o'clock. I think it's like 3, 5, 6, 9. Damn, look fine. Talk to me one more time. Get low. Right now, we're in 17th out of 741. 17th out of 741. So we're in good shape here, especially with Yamamoto pitching tonight. Jump Shoot, you see our guy in 4th place. Taylor, I don't know if Taylor's watching this later, but suck it, Taylor. I'm ahead of you right now by 20 or 19 points. So I'm enjoying it. Haven't spent too much money on MLB. Just kind of vibing. Yeah, there are hands on it. This is a Guster t-shirt. Shout out the song Barrel of a Gun, which I believe is about masturbation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Like a barrel of a gun. Yeah, good times. We can't play that song because I'm not stealing their money. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I think that's it today. That was fun. I feel like the energy was good considering I'm very tired today. Had to host trivia last night. Oh, we got 40 and over basketball. So tomorrow, just content the rest of the week. We'll have an NBA bit on Friday. Tomorrow, we'll be over on the Elite Fantasy Sports channel a couple of times for So Rare NBA and for So Rare MLB. So come hang out for that. That'll be a good time tomorrow. And then Friday, we'll have the NBA bit. We'll do the fantasy happy hour. And then over the weekend, on Monday, since it's a holiday, I'm sure I'll have something at some point, but I don't know because it is a holiday. Maybe Weisberg's on playback tonight for a preseason. I don't know. The other thing I'll just remind people, if you are an oversubscribed bro, if you participated in an oversubscribe, we have a little, I'm going to do a little meeting, if you will, today at 11 a.m. You can find the link in the Discord. If you can't be there, it's totally fine. You're going to get a written thing afterwards, but I figured we'd just do a meeting, with an update for some exciting stuff and how to get that paper. It's important that I have a meeting because otherwise Dream Shaker will be like, I got the receipts. Anyways, that's going to do it. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. Enjoy the preseason. Go watch No Dunks. Skeets is back in America. New studio. They're fun. The stuff's good. Go check out No Dunks. Support them. And support me, you selfish pricks. Have a great day.